I'm sure that there's some very unusual or unique tours.
Well, I've got a question. Hold on just a second, because we watch, we try to do our research and due diligence by watching all these travel shows and all the other stuff. And there's one show, I'll remain nameless, but he talks about having partied in a war zone. Do we have any of those type tours that we can go to? That's an adventure I'd like to try out. Like Kosovo, is that on the map right now?
Well, you know what? I made a couple notes so I would jog my memory about these sorts of, unusual tours that we have. And should you be willing to risk it, you can go to Mogadishu, Somalia. Tour comes with a full security detail because it is not the safest place to travel. And this is a relatively new guide we have on our site. I am not anticipating he's going to get a ton of travelers coming his way, but there have been a few. Yeah, and we do. Yeah, Kosovo. Yeah, we have tours in Kosovo for sure.
This changes everything.
Oh my goodness.
It changes everything. I want to party in a war zone.
I just want to go somewhere else. I'll pick a different place. I guess we'll improvise.
Well, look, when it's your turn, we'll go where you want to go. When it's my turn, we have to accommodate.
Yeah. So funny story.
It's only fair.
Funny story. When we were in Fiji, we really connected with the staff at the resort we were staying at, and so much so that it was our anniversary, and we said, where do you guys go in town? To the club or whatever. And they were like, oh, we go to, I forget what it was called right now, but
Sandra's or something.
Yeah, and we were like, well, can you take us? And no one's ever asked us. Sure. So we go to the club. I mean, it was a whole process because again, maybe on this particular island there was no tours by locals, but we didn't know at the time.
In our defense.
Yes. Know. But so. It was supposed to be us and a couple of ladies from food and beverage. Well, it ends up that they had to have Jim and another gentleman that we had never met come with us. And we're like, okay, whatever. So much so that there was 10 of them surrounding us in this club, and we had to stay in the middle of them. I mean, really? We didn't fear. I mean, I don't think there was anything, but just because we were their guests in their country.
Yeah.
It was a great experience, and and the other thing was, what do they do in their culture? And so we had a couple of adult beverages, but it wasn't as if we're just drinking alone. It was very communal, and kind of like you talked. Well, in your bio, we talked about just being educated and looking at the social aspects. That's something that we wouldn't have got had we not have gone into town that night. We would not have understood that. And so, like I said, it was these little nuances that really, if you're paying attention, or what changes the experience.
Yeah.
It changes everything.
Well, isn't that fun? And now you have this story, right? You have this story to tell, and it's with you.
Yes. Yeah. We can tell our grandchildren one day.
Actually, that's something we talk about. Sometimes we get a number of people who enjoy taking cruises will come to us because they don't necessarily want to go on a ship's tour and come back to the ship with the same story to tell that everyone else has. They like the idea of, going off with a guide, creating their own itinerary, and likely coming back with a really unique story to tell and share at the end of the day. That's a big reason why a lot of people do these sorts of tours. To create different stories, different memories that really stick.
For sure.
Well, I can tell you right now, not even having done our first travel by local yet, which we will, guaranteed, I'm a big fan. I'm excited. I can't wait to go and do this, and I can't wait to report back and have another interview and talk to other folks about that. And I said travel by local on purpose because I wanted you to correct me.
We're tempting me there. Tours by locals.
Tours by locals. So understand that, folks. It's not tour by local. It's not tours by locals. It's tours by locals. Double S, double plural, whatever it is. Get it right. Don't get it wrong. But like I said, I'm excited. I'm a fan. I can't wait. Even if it's just to San Diego, I want to start checking things out. But I can't wait. Linda said we're looking at going to Belize. I've already done my little bit of investigation, but we'll do more, and hopefully we'll be able to talk a lot more about tours by locals and share you with everybody.
Yes, yeah.
So with that, unless you've got something else, how do people find you? What's the best way for them to connect?
Just come to our website. So toursbylocals.com. Absolutely everything is there. Should you want to ever give us a call, there's a 1-800 number there, and you can call. We have 24/7 customer support.
Oh, nice.
As I mentioned before, you can send a message to any of the guides on the site. They'll get back to you within 24 hours, and you can begin a conversation, plan your tour, book it. But yeah, everything can be done through the website.
Is Tours by Locals on social media?
Yes, come find us on Facebook. You'll be speaking to me.
Oh, right on.
Nice.
Right on.
A social media person. So yeah, we're on Facebook, facebook.com/toursbylocals. We're also on Twitter if you like to Twitter. That handle again is just Tours by Locals. You can find us there.
Instagram by any chance?
Yes, someone else had taken our handle. So we're
Ooh.
Tours by Locals _pics, PICS.
Awesome.
And we'll make sure to share all those links in the end of the video. So look, if you're watching the video, go to the website, toursbylocals.com. Check them out on Facebook. Send Sarah a message. And definitely hit up Pinterest and Twitter. Take pictures. Share them with everybody. Because I'll be selfish.
You
I'm
said Pinterest.
What did I say?
Instagram.
Oh, Pinstagram?
No, Instagram.
We have a Pinterest account too, but
Nice. But so here's the thing. I'm just inviting everybody else to share because I want to see your adventures. I want to see what's going on when you go use Tours by Locals. And we'll promise to share ours as well.
Yes.
that'd be wonderful. You should, if you go, you should go. It sounds like you're going to go. Come to our Facebook page and post your photos there. I love it when people do that. Our guides do that all the time, and travelers too. And it's a great way to see what adventures people are having around the world.
Outstanding.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. I'm so happy and grateful that our paths crossed a few months ago and that we were able to talk. I'm super excited. I know we've been on the site before, but now we're even pumped even more.
For sure.
Well, if you ever want any recommendations, get in touch with me. You have my details. But I think everything is pretty clear on the site.
Yeah.
I love reading what other travelers have had to say about our guides. That's what always sells me on choosing a particular person.
Sure. Yeah.
Good point.
Us too.
Great
Us too.
point.
Well, thank you so much, Sarah. We really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for your time, Sarah.
You're welcome. Thank you guys very much.
Hey, and come back and remember, you owe us a follow-up to tell us about how this packing with one bag worked for everybody. I'm excited to learn.
I'm going to make it work.
Awesome.
Nice. Well, thank you again and take care. We'll chat again soon.